I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. The hunt continues for a hit-and-run driver who fled the scene of a serious head-on crash last week. Police say Tiffany Fugit was heading north on Palm Harbor Parkway Friday when another vehicle traveling in the opposite direction swerved into her lane and crashed into her head-on. Fugit says that car wasn't traveling with its headlights on, and despite its smashed-up front, the driver never even stopped after the crash. An eyewitness followed the vehicle for a time but lost sight of it near Old Kings Road and Palm Coast Parkway. Police believe the driver may have been drunk. Fugit says she saw the driver throw beer cans out of the vehicle. Fugit wasn't hurt in the crash. Deputies say they're looking for a small silver Kia with severe front-end damage and at least one missing headlight.
This portion of WNZF Local News, a service of the Daytona Beach International Airport. Fly to the Big Apple in a New York minute on JetBlue from the Daytona Beach International Airport.
Tensions rise between Flagler County schools and the sheriff's office as both try to come into compliance with a new statewide school safety law in the wake of the Parkland school shooting. Both parties disagree on who's responsible for implementation of the new law. School board member Colleen Conklin called it a county-wide responsibility, while Sheriff Rick Staley says the responsibility rests with the school boards. Some local officials are calling the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School Public Safety Act an underfunded mandate that requires school resource deputies at every school at a cost of more than $1.7 million in Flagler County. Flagler County plans to fund half of that cost, but the school district is still $88,000 short of paying for 13 deputies. If the issue's not resolved soon, Staley says he can't promise the deputies will be in place in time for the next school year. A familiar face is leaving Palm Coast City Council. John Arking has the details.
For the second time, Palm Coast City Councilwoman Heidi Shipley says she will not run for re-election to her District 2 seat. Shipley made the brief announcement at the end of Tuesday's council meeting, prompting regrets from fellow council member Nick Klufus and Palm Coast Vice Mayor Robert Cuff.
I'm sad to hear that. We'll also be saying goodbye to Heidi after this election, but I wish you all the best.
Heidi, sorry to hear that you will be leaving us as well.
Tuesday's announcement reaffirmed an earlier comment by Shipley in January that she didn't think she'd be able to raise enough money to run against former Palm Coast Mayor John Netz. Netz is the only other candidate who has filed to run for the seat so far, although qualifying continues until June 22nd. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Erking.
Time is running out to enter a Palm Coast photo contest. Rich Petchke has more.
The city is holding its Find Your Florida photo contest. Entries are due by May 31st. According to the city, up to 20 photos per photographer can be submitted. There's no cost to enter. Some suggested themes are family fun at festivals and special events, sports activities, cultural clubs and organizations, swimming, fishing and boating, and nature scenes. First, second, and third place will be awarded, plus special awards for a new people-focused category, Palm Coasters, and for the best photo taken by an individual aged 17 and younger. Log on to palmcoast.gov/photo contest for all the details. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Petchke.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.